Hi viewers, this is Kumar. You are watching Kumar's Academy. Today I am going to teach you about the prose writers of 18th century or Augustan prose writers. The first one, Jonathan Swift, who was born in 1667 and died in 1745. He was born in Dublin. His father died before his birth. His mother was so poor. He had no any support, so of his uncle's charity he completed education, and after that he worked under William Temple as a private secretary. Later he became dean of St. Patrick Cathedral, and when he was a dean he already had the brain disease, so of later years he behaved as a lunatic and died. His important poetries are On Patris, it is about a quack astrologer, and Cadenus and Vanessa, which was written 1712-13. It shows affection for Esther van Hombrick. So he was called by many names, especially the pen name of Isaac Bickerstaffe, M.B. Drapier, Lemuel Gulliver, Simon Wagstaff, Isk, or many. So the theme of humor is satire on human nature and intellectual pride and religious hypocrisy. His important prose are A Tale of a Tub, which was written in 1704. It is a religious satire. The Battle of Book, written in 1704. It talks about modern and ancient quarrel. And third one, The Drapier's Letters, which was written in 1724. He supported Irish against Wood's halfpence in this prose. His other important essays, they are The Conduct of the Allies, Some Remarks on the Barrier Treaty, The Public Spirit of the Whig, Journal to Stella. His masterpiece, The Gulliver's Travels, which was written in 1726. In this prose fiction we can find the Gulliver's Travel in Lilyfoot, Brobdingnag, Laputa, and Humes. And the next one is another masterpiece, Modest Proposal. It categorized in Juvenalian satire. So he has written Horatian and Juvenalian satire. The second writer is Joseph Addison, who was born in 1672 and died in 1719. He educated in Magdalen College. He supported Whig. Favor of the Whig obtained many official appointments and later the pension. He became even the Secretary of the State. His poetry are The Campaign, which was written 1704, and second one, Hymns. The best one, The Spacious Firmament on High. His important dramas are The Cato, it is a tragedy, which was written in 1713, written in blank verse, and remarkable for its 20 nights. And second one, Rosamond, which was written in 1707. It is an opera. Third one, The Drummer, which was written in 1715. It is a prose comedy. His important prose or essays are which are contributed to Steele's Tatler. The Tatler, which was started in 1709 until 1711. It was published thrice in a week. He first contributed number 18, later contributed 42. Steele, who has contributed to Tatler himself, is 188. In Spectator, it was a daily publication which was started in 1711. Addison contributed 274 essays, Steele 236. The total essays were 555. The subject that Addison chose is on passion, hairdresser, political jokes, polite conversation, and many more. His two allegories are the vision of Mirza, public credit. Public credit is a political allegory. A Spectator Club. It is a famous series dealing with the imaginary characters. The characters are Roger de Coverley, Will Honeycomb, Sir Andrew Prepot, Captain Sentry, Mr. Spectator. Mr. Spectator, Edison himself is a character. And fifth one, Coverley Papers. Third writer is Sir Richard Steele, who was born in 1672 and died in 1729. He is Irish writer, playwright, and politician, compounded of edition of the many magazines, especially The Spectator. He became a member of Parliament. Later he was expelled from House of Commons. He put the foundation of sentimental comedies. His important dramas are The Funeral, The Lying Lover, The Tender Husband, The Conscious Lover. His essays are contributed to many of his magazines that he started. They are Tatler, The Spectator, and some short-lived periodicals such as The Guardian, The Englishman, The Reader, The Plebeian, even others. He is worthier in versatility and in originality. He is a more attractive and more human. He is a more emotional, not intellectual of the heart, not of the head. His essays are frankly didactic, consistently advocated of human virtues and ideal of gentleman. He has used colloquial vocabulary and sentimentality in his essays. In Tatler, he contributed 188 essays. To Spectator contributed 236 essays. Third one, Daniel Defoe, who was born in 1659 or 60 and died in 1731. He is a writer, journalist, and a merchant. He produced more than 300 works. He is a pioneer of business journalism and economic journalism. He became a soldier, but later he became a supporter of both Whig and Tories. His works are divided into two parts, as a political writings and fiction. The political writings that he wrote, many political tracts, they are appeared in the Review 1704. It is his own journal. The essays that he has written, the first one is The Shortest Way with the Dissenters, or you can call it Proposals for the Establishment of the Church, written in 1702. Brought official wrath of this publication, and later he was imprisoned and even fined. Second one, True Born Englishman. His fictions are they are realistic, they are written on realism. His first fictional work is The Robinson Crusoe, which was written in 1719, and you can call is a first novel it is. Duncan Campbell, Memoirs of Cavalier, Captain Singleton, Moll Flanders, 1722. It appeared in a journal of the plague year. Colonel Jack, Roxana, 1724. A New Voyage Around the World. Other prose writers, they are contributed more to the prose of 18th century. They are John Arbuthnot, who was born in 1667 and died in 1735, born in Scotland, and he was so acquainted with Pope and Swift. His main writings are political. His important works are Memoirs of Martinus Scriblerus, which was written in 1709 but published in the works of Pope in 1741. History of John Bull. It is ridiculing the war policy of Whig, the art of political lying. Second writer is Lord Bolingbroke, who was born in 1678 and died in 1751. He may call Henry Saint John Viscount Bolingbroke. He is a political figure of the period. Implicated Jacobean plots in his writing, so he was compelled to flee to France, and he even stayed in France. His important works are Letter to Sir William Wyndham, A Letter on the Spirit of Patriotism, 1738, The Idea of a Patriot King, written in 1738. Third one, George Berkeley, born in 1685, died in 1753. Born in Ireland, he is a distinguished mathematician. He is a man of noble and charitable mind. He wrote a diversity of scientific, philosophical, and metaphysical subjects. His works, Principles of Human Knowledge, Dialogues between Hylas and Philonous, Alciphron, or the Minute Philosopher. And fourth one, Lady Mary Otley Montagu, born in 1689, died in 1762. In her writing, we can find masculine force of character. She is the eldest daughter of Duke of Kingston, married to Edward Otley Montagu, and she is a precursor of a great letter writers of the later century. And fifth one, the last one, Earl of Shaftesbury, who was born in 1671 and died in 1713. He is called Anthony Ashley Cooper, third Earl of Shaftesbury. His important work is Characteristics of Men, Manners, Opinions, and Times, which was written in 1711. So viewers, this is about the essayist of 18th century or Augustine. So I hope that you have understood it. If you like my video, please watch it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe it. Thank you.